Yeah, hello. Yeah, I just saw something. I read something online that just I had to react to because it was about this young woman that calls herself fragrance, whatever. And I just saw she had released her own perfume now, and what made me really react is that it's the fact that it costs $250 actually. Yes, which is quite a lot, especially for somebody who is new to this business. And that really made me kind of quite both appalled and disgusted with this whole business, this whole thing, this whole scene with the fracom and yeah, people who kind of make it. Well, let's see how it's not still. I mean, she hasn't really made it until it really starts selling. Let's make that clear first of all. However, she did get to release her own perfume, so one might say in that respect she made it in the business. Yeah, I mean, when people make use their own looks and charm or whatever to achieve something and get money from that, that's usually you see that in entertainment industry. But this is something rather new, a new trend that I don't really like at all. Like 20 years ago, you could never see this, or even 10 years ago, like some YouTuber getting her or his own fragrance, whatever, released, and that it can cost $250. Come on, how ridiculous is that? But yeah, she has actually been able, or not just she, but some others who we know. Jeremy, for instance, I think he's one of his fragrances date for men was it cost something similar to that. Perhaps not even that one wasn't as expensive, but close to that. I believe it was like 200 and a little over $200. I think probably. Yeah. So yeah, this is weird. I mean, what does she expect to achieve with the prices like this? I mean, come on, this price tag. Like, how many people will actually spend $250 just to buy fragrance just because it belongs, let's say, or to CurlyFragrance or Michella, as she really is called. Yeah, well, that's one. That's a part of it. I always could see it that she would become the female Jeremy. Now she has become the female Jeremy. Only hopefully she will not slide into drug abuse and like he has. And all right, so that was the first part of it. Disgusting, really. This disgusts me that she can get a fragrance released. Just that is enough in itself. Because her reviews, quite frankly, were not that good ever. She was never really known for her, ability to either describe or even recommend fragrances to people. So she was like, "This is sexy. This is whatever," and yeah. So a person using her own sexuality and looks just for the sake of drawing in people and subscribers and getting more money. But another thing is that another famous, let's say, female influencer because these are pure influencers, right? All right. We have reviewers, for instance, Sebastian, the fragrance perfume guy. He's like, he's a reviewer, so he's not, uh, you know, he's not an influencer. While you got Steven from Red Lessons, that's an influencer more now. Now we are entering that territory. And yeah, but yeah, Michella and Jeremy, they are classic influencers, so yeah. And another one that's called Curlyscents has now released a video where which is deceptively titled, what is it called? The truth about Curly Fragrances, or Michella's perfume. And that I hoped it would be a very realistic, like, and honest, review that would say, yeah, probably, yeah, this isn't that good, in something in that way vein, really being honest, like, yeah, well, this isn't so good, but it's your first one, Michelle, so hopefully your next one will be better and stuff like that. But no, she just praised her Michelle and her partner, who goes by the nickname of Miss Fresh. Her real name is, I just found out, Silvana. Not that it matters. She just praised them up to the skies, and this really disgusts me. This fucking, like us men really, yeah, we just tear each other to shreds here. But women, like, stick together always, and that's one thing, all right, that they stick together, but they always praise each other, even when there's no reason to. That's the thing that pisses me off now. Because of course she's not gonna be honest. Of course she's just gonna praise, just gonna kiss Michelle's ass. This woman, Andrea. I mean, she. After all, they did have done videos together, so they are friends, colleagues in a way. They are both women who both have used their looks. Andrea also has used her looks, her femininity, and all that to her advantage. Not as much, or not as, let's say, blatantly and crudely as Michelle has, but still, yes, she has used her charms and looks as well. So, but what these women don't get, that this is not gonna last forever, alright, ladies? So enjoy it while it lasts, but as soon as those looks start to wear off, that's all. That's it. You're done. You're done. So I don't want to be very too mean or sarcastic, but that's the truth. I don't know what they think they will achieve now. I mean, but one thing is for sure, Michelle needs a wake up call and reality check. Eh, I mean, come on, girl. It's your first release and you price it at $250. Come on, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, God, I mean, and the worst thing, like Jeremy said, he was even being down on himself, you know, sarcastic way, that he was saying, like, I could have made much more greedy money by making my fragrances cheaper, but I didn't want to. Yeah, right. You didn't want to, right? You don't want to make more money. I mean, come on, dude. Who are you trying to fool? This is not about it. This is that they think they are so deluded and greedy that they think because they have so many followers and so many people who like them in a way, that they will say, all right, I will pay that much because it's her or him, it's Jeremy, it's Michella. I will pay $250. All right, and without even trying it first, I mean, Jeremy didn't even have like a sample or anything. He just sold whole bottles. So if you were not able to go to his store, if you didn't live in a country that had, and most countries didn't have, and I imagine also if you wanna try or test Michella's fragrance, you have to go to Dubai, right? So it's quite an expensive trip just to go to smell a perfume by a YouTuber. What I mean. If you, I'm sure you know what I mean. So yeah, I mean she's just incredible. I mean, so this is big-headedness, big-headedness, money, hunger or greed. It is like I am the celebrity now. I can do whatever the hell I want. I can sell my fragrance, my first ever, for $250, and many will buy it. I mean, come on, how full of yourself must you be? Like, how fucking conceited must you be to think that, like, so many people will pay so much for your first ever fragrance? I mean, which even may be good, but you know how this business works. I mean, so many fragrances are cut down even before they enter the market. I mean, because people hate on everybody who puts their prices up like that, and justly so. People will cut you down because by that you are raising yourself above everybody else and saying, yeah, I'm so good that I can do it. Not not many people can do it, but I can do it. I have the right to put the price up like that because I'm a big time influencer, a big name, a big face, whatever you want. So and for Andrea, Curlyscents to just go fucking just say cheerleader, like, yeah, yeah, go Michelle, go, like, I'm like, holy crap, that's so cringy, Girl, you gotta get some, you also gotta get a reality check, Andrea, please. I mean, you what the hell? I know you wanna support her or them. They are both your friends, or you say they are friends. I think it's all. I don't think they are as much as such good friends as it is about girls sticking together and supporting each other. But this kind of support is just not healthy. As instead, you should have said $250. What the hell were you thinking, girl? Right? That's what you should have said, Andrea. All right, $250 for a fucking perfume that's not Creed or Amouage or whatever. It's not a great like brand Surge or whatever that has a reputation of making first class perfumes. Like, who the hell is Michelle? Like, which perfumer could she have got that one, that her perfume is worth that much? I mean, even for Jeremy, he had Alberto Moria. So what? So what? He has also had his own, share of misses, as a perfumer, and yeah, even though like it's like he is the perfumer, but you are the one in charge. You tell him what you want. You tell him how to make it. So you know to have a YouTuber as a creative director, yeah, we all know it usually doesn't go well. I mean, name me one influencer led fragrance or however you want to call it. Well, name me one project, all right, where the influencer was like the creative, whatever you want to call it, director, or the one who influenced the making of perfume, which really turned out to be a really good perfume. Name me just one. I would love to hear if there was any, because most of the, like, 95% of these influencer collaborations have really been pretty damn either boring or just not good. They resulted in pretty bland and or just not good scents at all, like so. And but it's all right because the others always charge, like, nobody charged $250 at least for the. So even if you blind bought this and you hated it, you could say, all right, so at least it wasn't more than $100, or I don't know, 70, $80. Yeah, so some have, I would assume, cost even less than that, because these people were a little more realistic and grounded. But yeah, come on. I mean, as if I didn't dislike this woman enough. Now she does a Jeremy. She pulls a Jeremy fragrance and prices her first release sky high. So I'm disgusted. I couldn't be more disgusted. And I hope it will not. And I know it can't sell very well because, as I said, who will pay that much for a CurlyFragrance? Really, I mean, let's be honest. If it does turn out to sell well somehow, then it will be the sign that this whole thing has gone straight to hell. Yes. That was all. Bye.